The story of Noah is a compelling look into the few numbers of those that were blind and those that could see. How many people could see? You guys know the total number? 8. 8. All right, now hear me out for a minute. Only 8 people on the face of the earth were saved. The rest were wicked. 8. Think about that for a minute. 8 people out of the entire earth. Only 8. They weren't only wicked, but the Bible tells us that every thought they had continually was evil all the time. That's hard to do. If I picked one of you guys up and said, hey, I want you to think about evil all day long for 24 hours, you'd be like, I don't think I could do that. But that was the distinguishing characteristic between them and the other 8. All right? How many people were on the face of the earth 4,000 years ago during this time? You ever thought about that? Well, we're going to take a calculated guess here. Now, the Bible does not reveal how many people were on earth when the flood started. So we're going to use today's population. We're going to try and generate a population using today's standards. If the growth rate in the pre-flood world was equal to the growth rate in 2000, there could have been 750 million people on the face of the earth at the time of the flood. That's just some general math. A lot of scholars think that may be true. However, given the extremely long lifespans prior to the flood, and you guys will see those all throughout Genesis, right? The growth rate could have been much higher if we go for the long ages of people. Increasing the rate by just 0.001% would put the population at close to 4 billion. 4 billion. So we have 8 people out of 4 billion. If I told you to count to 1 billion today, a young person in here, did you know that you couldn't do it? You'd die first before you counted to 1 billion. You just sat here all day long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You just couldn't do it. 4 billion. 8 out of 4 billion. Is that a lot of people? That makes the narrow path look super narrow, right? It's like you're on a just a really small wire, a razor wire here. How do we know this? Genesis 6:11. Now the earth was corrupt in God's sight and was full of violence. Okay, that was what they did. You just killed whoever you wanted to. There was no law. There was no moral law. They just killed whoever you wanted to kill. If you didn't like that person, kill him. If you wanted to take that guy's wife, kill him. Right? God saw how corrupt the earth had become for all of the people. For all of the people on earth had corrupted their ways. It's a lot of people.